We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Justin Steele is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Striding in, Andrew McCutchen. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Tonight for Pittsburgh, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounder down the line at third, but this is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 7:05.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 now to McCutchen. Hit out towards second. Kipnis has it. Throw to first will take care of McCutchen for the game's first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Robbie Waite.
Now at the plate, Robbie Waite, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch on the way.
Count 1-0.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Santiago is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, Alexi Ortega.
Striding into the box, Alexi Ortega. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey!
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Hey!
0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to, not looking good.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. He's got it. What a play, and that ends the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Steve Tobin is the man on the mound for the Pirates in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
So striding in, Adam Greenberg. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
And now pitch on the way. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in just trying to get their feet wet here in this new campaign as they've split their first 4 ball games.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
Late square, and this is popped up. Throw to first in time, and the bunt attempt is foiled.
Batting second, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
In now, Freddie Santiago. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Now here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty, one man out. Runs up and gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Embry.
So digging in now, J.C. Embry. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Pitch on the way.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4 hole, Monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Standing in now, Travis James, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over. Embry is off of first with 2 away. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 1-0. Waved at and missed as he took something off there. 1-1.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
2-1.
A runner on first with 2 away. Runners on the move for second. Pitch is high. The throw not in time as he steals second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early in the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Here's the 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. McCutchen is under it, and the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. We are still scoreless. Second inning coming up in Chicago, and with more on the weather forecast, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, unfortunately, the rain that we're experiencing now is not expected to go away, and it's likely going to get worse. However, the umpiring crew has told me they believe the game will get in, although a delay sounds like a likely possibility.
Yeah, Heidi, thanks. It's not looking pretty, and guys, we'll just have to hope the weather doesn't play too much of a factor in the outcome of this one.
I think it is, though, Matt. You got to stay focused as a player. There could be a couple stops in this one. The tarp might get pulled. You just have to keep your focus, stay dry, and stay ready.
Fouled away. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Embry is back near the ivy as he makes the catch for the first out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Robbie Oldham.
Up next for the Buccos, Robbie Oldham. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there at the knees, strike one.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And he sends it the other way toward right center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Anthony Samuel.
Digging in, Anthony Samuels, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's outside.
That's inside. 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Ground ball foul down the left side. The 2-2. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. The next Cub up, Tyler Coleman. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss.
Tyler Coleman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Tobin has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind him because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
And he lays off for a ball. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
Two balls and a strike. Here it is. Right side, reined in, and that's the first out.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
Ready now, Jason Kipnis. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Now in the box, Dave Bowie. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. The second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. Cubs are down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Stepping in, John Clark. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here's the pitch.
Oh and 1.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
High in the air out to center field. Santiago is right there, 1 down.
Batting 8, the shortstop, Antonio Ruiz.
So striding forward now, Antonio Ruiz. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Santiago is there, 2 gone.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Steve Tobin.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, Steve Tobin. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Into the box, Nicholas Horner. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Nicholas
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
You know, you think it's an 8-hole hitter right there. You shouldn't be taking that fastball, and you're right. But when you got the pitcher hitting behind you, you sometimes sit off speed because that's the pitch you're usually going to get. The pitcher does not want to get beat by you, and he's not afraid to walk you and hand it over to an AB against the pitcher.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Justin Steele.
Stepping in, Justin Steele. First offering on its way.
At the ball.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
Ball, one strike.
Swung on but fouled off to the left. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Oldham is there, 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, no left fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Now to the plate, Adam Greenberg. He's a dangerous hitter indeed as the reigning batting champion in the National League. First pitch on its way.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Cubs are down in order. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here it comes. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
A 1-1 count to the Pirates' leadoff hitter. Now here's the pitch. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
Hit hard up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out.
Now that's second baseman, Robbie Wait.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Robbie Wait. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Now the 0-1. Towards second. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head.
Wow, you see some throwing errors sometimes, but you don't see them from the second baseman that often. Looked like he was trying to aim it instead of throwing it, and the result is an E4.
Runner at second now as a result of the error, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Alexi Ortega. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Got him.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
To the plate now, Mike Soriano, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Soriano is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's a 9-year major league vet. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. One and one. Here it is. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's the 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fouled off. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Standing in, Freddie Santiago.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And the throw will be too late, so it's a bunt single to get him started here.
Now batting, the right fielder, JC.
So coming to the plate, J.C. Embry, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll get back in standing. First delivery to him on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
These are the moments in the game that can sway it one way or another, why you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
At the plate now, Travis James. And he puts it on the ground to second. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play.
The first baseman, number 21, Tyler Colvin.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler Coleman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Great job by everyone involved right there. Executed a great pitch. Got the double play. But don't kid yourself. There's still a guy standing on third base. He still needs one more out.
He's set. The 0-1.
Outside, that's the ball.
No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Ready with the 1-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center. First home run of the campaign for him as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Third baseman.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Into the box, Dave Bowie. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
2 runs, 6 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the run will score from second as now it's a 3-0 game.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
Stepping in now, Nicholas Horner. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fastball, and it gets by him, a swinging strike. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Count is 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's 3-0 Chicago. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Well, Matt, I talked with Pittsburgh's manager during the inning break about the Pirates' offensive production to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Robbie Oldham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Samuel.
At the plate, Anthony Samuels. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Here's the pitch. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Scooped up, throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, John Clark.
Digging in, John Clark. First pitch coming, here it is. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates nothing. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Justin Steele. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he takes ball one. And he fouls this one off. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Into the box now, Adam Greenberg, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Greenberg is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Oldham is over to his right as he puts this one away. Two down.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Settling in now, Freddie Santiago. First offering on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
3-0 to him now. Now the pitch. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 3-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And McCutchen will put this one away, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They lead it 3-0. Leading off the inning, Antonio Ruiz, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ruiz.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball one.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. The 1-1 home. Grounded back up the middle. Kipnis is there. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time. And we'll have to see how they want to score that play.
Hey, listen, D-Row, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
In there, 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Clemente tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. Hit on the ground to third. Kipnis. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
Ready once again, Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. A swing and a ground ball to third. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have to wait as the inning is over. Bucks go down quietly. Still down 3-0. Jimmy Nelson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 52, Jimmy Nelson.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, J.C. Embry. First pitch coming, here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. In there, 1-1. Here's the pitch. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Action now in that Pirate bullpen as a left-hander starts to heat up down there. Now the 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soriano is camped under this one. 1 down.
The batter, the catcher, Travis James.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Travis James, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Grounded down, and this will kick off the third base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
The first baseman, number 21.
Tyler Coleman will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and he'll get back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat, and this ball is crushed deep down the right field line, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Runners on first with 1 down. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
At the plate, Jason Kipnis. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Here's the 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time. 1-2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Soriano is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The batter, the third baseman, Dave Bowie.
Digging in, Dave Bowie. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. 2 down, runners at first and second. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. Ground ball left side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
The batter, number 6, shortstop, Nicholas Horner.
To the plate now, Nicholas Horner, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. He's set. The 0-1. Froze him on the bender there, and he's in the hole 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Cubs wind up leaving them loaded, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Robbie Wade.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Called strike 0-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Popped up. Coleman is under it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Up next to the Pirates, the first baseman, Alexi Ortega.
At the plate, Alexi Ortega. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball.
And that's through, a base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Mike Soriano stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Has to reach for that one as he fouls it away to the right side. It's 1-2 now. From the belt, the pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Robbie Oldham waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
In now, Robbie Oldham as he lifts it in the air to right field. Embry is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. One left for Pittsburgh. They trail in this one 3-0. So in now for Chicago, Justin Steele. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Whoa, that's down.
This is line to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
At the plate now, Adam Greenberg, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. From the belt, kicks and deals. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Nobody out, runner on first. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming on is McCutchen, but he won't get there. It falls in.
The center fielder, number 27, ready.
Number 38 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 38.
Into the box, Freddie Santiago, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
Now at the plate, J.C. Embry. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Looking at his career totals, Embry carries a very respectable hitting line, right at .310.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
chopper to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. One left for the Cubs, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, Anthony Samuels.
Samuel.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low for ball 1.
Count 1-0.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Got 2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a ball low. He misses with a changeup.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
3-2 now.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here. A big 0 in the run column on the right-hand side of your screen. Into the box now, John Clark. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that's taken for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
0-1, here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Two balls and 2 strikes the count to the Pirates catcher. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
So now to the plate, Antonio Ruiz, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 home.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base. This is the
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it here 3-0. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Travis James. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball well outside. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 misses for the second ball. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Tyler Coleman waits on deck. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box now, Tyler Coleman. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third, and he'll put this away for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Jason.
Stepping into the box, Jason Kipnis. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. He's got it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 3 and the Pirates nothing. Ted Tyson is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th.
Tyson.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Up next to the Pirates, the center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Andrew McCutchen. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Hey, in this day and age where everybody's watching the pitch count, that was pitch number 100 in the 9th inning, but he still looks awfully impressive on the mound.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Now the pitch.
Man, what a performance he's been putting on in this one. He's grinding for that shutout right now, but you know, I got to think a walk right here might put it into his day. The pitch count is getting up.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Hit hard to the right, but foul. and he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Standing in now, Robbie Waite. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. A ball that's carrying. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Chicago took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Justin Steele earns his first win of the season and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, there's absolutely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He dominated this game, and he really never allowed the opposition to gain any kind of momentum. This was fun to watch.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs on 11 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the Pirates, no runs on only 2 hits. No errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 36 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at